Even in the sweltering heat, that poor girl always wore long-sleeve clothes. But everyone was unaware that beneath her full-coverage clothes, her body was hidden, covered in painful wounds. Little sister was completely baffled to see her wearing such clothes in the summer. So she asked her why she was wearing clothes like that even in the summer heat. She then lied to her, saying she wore them to keep her skin fair. But her little sister burst into laughter as soon as she heard that. Just then, their mother arrived and slapped her hard the moment she walked in. After that, her mother began scolding her for always telling lies. As soon as she was slapped, she felt a sharp pain throughout her body. But her mother didn't stop there and hit her several more times in a row. Following that, she began comparing her to the neighbor's child, as she always did. Her mother said that the neighbor's boy wakes up early every day to study for a big exam, but she always keeps sleeping in late. She then replied carelessly that she had no intention of taking that exam. But her mother had no idea that her daughter was soon going to leave her forever. Because her mother was fully convinced that education was the only way out of poverty. That is why she was still trying her best to encourage her daughter. Just then, her father arrived and joined the conversation, but her mother started getting angry at him for eating garlic early in the morning. Meanwhile, she kept watching her parents joking around. Then she looked at them with great affection and said that she loved them both very much. Hearing this, her parents were completely stunned. Just then, her little sister came out after washing her face. She looked at her and said that she loved her very much as well. Hearing this, her little sister was left stunned because she found her sister's behavior very strange. So she immediately told her mother that it seemed like her sister was suffering from heat stroke. But her mother didn't find anything strange in her daughter's changed behavior. She just told her to get ready quickly and go to school. At that moment, her father came running and went straight into the bathroom. Therefore, she was forced to wait outside the door. Just then, her father noticed the toilet was clogged and began to fix it. Standing outside, she said that she really needed to use the bathroom. But then a strange prank crossed her father's mind. He forcibly pushed his daughter inside the bathroom. He then gripped the door handle tightly from the outside and laughed, saying she could only come out once she fixed the toilet. She kept trying to open the door with all her might, but the door wouldn't budge at all. Her father then clearly stated that unless the toilet was fixed, she wasn't coming out. Meanwhile, the eldest daughter of the house woke up and came outside. Seeing her, her father's behavior changed completely because she was a radio host, so her father began showering her with praise. Everything good in the house was always saved for her first, while she wasn't even allowed to buy a small snack of her choice. Seeing all this, she began to feel very sad and neglected, although both were daughters of the same parents. Yet the treatment received by both was completely different. No one in the family noticed that she had woken up at 5 a.m. that day because she had secretly gone to help at the family's fried chicken shop. Actually, this was the last time she would help her family at that shop. A short while later, she slowly took off the thick clothes covering her entire body. That's when the painful truth about her body was revealed. From her neck down to her feet, her whole body was covered in old scars and bruises.